Really important topic to cover today, folks, regarding the recent, there's a national article here called Why Obama Caved on Drones and Rand Paul. Just let me read it extremely briefly here. Why was that so hard? I'm quoting the article here. Only after Republican Rand Paul of Kentucky rallied public support against Obama did the White House answer a simple and constitutionally critical question. Quote, does the president have the authority to use a weaponized drone to kill an American not engaged in combat on American soil? End quote. Attorney General Eric Holder wrote a 2-sentence letter to Paul today saying the answer is no. Folks, think about the fact that this issue is even being raised at all. The fact that it's even mentioned. Never mind the fact that this took time to be answered. My gosh, wake up. Wake up. I mean, the fact that the question is even asked and that it took time for it to be answered, the point that passes over the heads of almost every American is this is even being discussed at all. The fact that it is being debated doesn't just suggest, but it outright proves that the government can and does consider use against Americans. Your own tax-funded military can consider using the technology against targets they define as terrorists. Your own tax money paid to potentially be used against you. It's not a conspiracy. It's self-evident. It's in plain sight, right in front of us, and yet people will deny this. What people who doubt this do not understand is that they are fairly liberal, no pun intended there. I'm not partisan. I can't stand either party. I don't even like the Pauls. I'll go into that another time. They're fairly liberal with how they define terrorists. I have witnessed government officials, you can probably even find videos of it on YouTube, calling people who support and use the Constitution and or Bill of Rights to assert their position as terrorists, using those documents as potential terrorists. Folks, this is 100% true and real. I know a person personally who was investigated by the FBI for using the Constitution in a traffic court matter because he made reference to the Constitution of the United States of America and he was therefore considered potentially a terrorist. Now, the FBI determined he was not. But think about the fact that he was investigated just for referencing the Constitution in a courtroom as being potentially a terrorist. Think about it. Using the foundational documents is now considered a potential terrorist action. Knowing this, you must ask, who are these people in government? And is this not all the proof required that our so-called government has been completely usurped and that efforts like this on the part of Paul are therefore required to at least try to prevent them from carrying out whatever agenda they obviously have? Remember, why are they even mentioning this? It's because it's 100% possible they will use the military against their own citizens. If you doubt what I'm saying, just use constitutional doctrine in any court proceeding against you and see what happens.